This is Islam.
حسن نور.
Shame.
شو اسمك؟
محسن.
قديش عمرك؟
هلا 10.
هلا عمرك 10 سنوات؟ بتروحي على المدرسة؟ انت باي صف؟
أنا ثالث.
مين طلعك من المدرسة؟
خطيبي أحمد.
انت مخطوبة؟ قديش عمره احمد؟
ما بعرف.
قديك؟
لا.
احمد كبير او صغير؟
طويل.
صغير احمد. اللهم صل على النور. مين بيكون محاسن؟
خطيبتي.
قديش عمرك احمد؟
أنا 25 سنة.
عمرك 25 سنة.
مم.
ومحاسن عمرها 10 سنين. قديش كان عمرها لما تعرفت عليها؟
هي شي 8 سنين.
كان عمرها 8 سنين لما تعرفت عليها.
يعني هلا فيك تقول فايتة بال11.
كيف تعرفت عليها؟
يعني في قربة بيناتنا.
في قرب بيناتكم.
ايه.
الزواج ايمتى؟
الزواج بس لتكبر شوي.
يعني ايمتى؟
شي سنة بس تصير هيك شوي كبيرة وضاجة.
شو بيختلف من هلا عمرها 10 سنين لبعد سنة؟ شو ممكن يختلف؟
يختلف كثير.
شو لفتك احمد بطفله عمرها 10 سنوات؟
أنا بيكفيني مربية على إيدي وما بدي فلتة من إيدي.
شو يعني تربيه على ايدك؟
إنه بيكفي إنه أنا داير عليها ودير بالي عليها وحابة وحبتني ومتفقين مع بعض يعني على كل شيء.
طفله عمرها 10 سنوات قاصر جسديا، شو لفتك فيها؟
أنا صار لي 3 سنين معها، عرفت علي كيف؟ حبيتها يعني حبتني.
سؤال، تعرف الزواج هي علاقه بين رجل ومراه، هو تناغم فكري، تناغم عاطفي، ولكن ايضا علاقه جسديه وتناغم وانجذاب جسدي. شو اللي جذبك بطفله قاصر عمرها 10 سنوات؟
يعني أنا برجع بقول لك، قلت لك وحارجع أقول لك حبيتها وطلبتها من أبوها لأنه أنا ما تأخذني بالكلمة، الجيل هلا كله ما دخل بعقلي.
برجع بسال سؤال، شو اللي بيلفت رجل راشد بجسد طفله لم يكتمل نموه بعد؟ جسد طفله ما في اي معلم انثوي عن هذه الطفله، عن كل الاطفال بهالعمر، شو اللي جذبك عن هذه الطفله؟ لما تقطع عمرها جميله حتى،
إيه.
شو بتطلع عندها؟
طلع بجمالها.
لما تقطع طفله عمرها 10 سنوات،
إيه.
شو لفتك بجسد طفله جسدها ما اكتمل نموه بعد؟
ما اكتمل درجة
انه تشوفها مرأة.
ما أنا برجع بقول لك أنا حبيتها لهالبنت. عرفت علي؟
بس فهمت السؤال؟
إيه.
انت شفت فيها امرأة؟
ما أنا برجع بقول لك أنا حبيتها. يعني أنا برباها، بعرف يعني عم تفهم علي كل شيء، بحكي معها وتحكي معي مثل يعني سبحان الله. بعد أحيانا لما بقعد معها وبحكي معها كلامها كبير، يعني واعية فهماني. لا
برأيك زواج مع محاسن هو زواج متكافئ وزواج ناجح؟ انت برأيك؟
100% بقول لك
100% زواج ناجح.
Because their prophet was a pedophile. Now, we've all heard about Muhammad having sex with a prepubescent girl. We've read passages like Sahih al-Bukhari 5158. Narrated Urwa, the prophet wrote the marriage contract with Aisha while she was 6 years old and consummated his marriage with her while she was 9 years old, and she remained with him for 9 years, i.e., till his death. We've seen our favorite dawagandist, Ali Dawa, claiming that if his daughter got her first period at the age of 9, he would tell her that she's ready for marriage.
If my daughter reached the age of menstruation at 9 years old, I would say you are ready. You are ready to get married.
As revolting as it is to hear Ali Dawa say that he would tell a 9-year-old girl that she's ready for marriage, keep in mind that Ali Dawa is a better man than his prophet, because his prophet didn't wait until Aisha had reached puberty.
And we're proud of that.
We've seen Sheikh Yasser Qadi tell Muslims to stop lying about Aisha by claiming that she was older than 9 when her prophet penetrated her with his 54-year-old penis.
And oh Muslims, don't apologize for the truth and don't distort the truth. There are Muslims that try to deny this. Oh, he didn't marry Aisha as a young girl. Ya akhi, look, that's not the way forward. We don't lie for the sake of our religion. Astaghfirullah. We have the truth. We're not going to cover up the truth if people find it embarrassing. This is the reality. Deal with it. Our Prophet ﷺ married a young girl and it was fine for the time.
That's right. Don't be ashamed of your prophet. Be proud of the fact that he spread the legs of a prepubescent little girl and forced his penis inside of her.
And we're proud of that.
As if we didn't already have enough examples of Islam's perverted obsession with little girls, we're about to see Muhammad Hijab admit that the Quran promotes an extreme type of pedophilia. His words, not mine. Yes, I'm talking about the same Muhammad Hijab who sends us messages about golden showers and other disgusting fetishes that he can't stop thinking about. Yes, I'm talking about the same Muhammad Hijab who believes that deep down, non-Muslim women want to be raped by jihadis. This same Muhammad Hijab claims that if all we had to go on was the Quran, we would think that it's perfectly acceptable to have sex with 5-year-old girls. According to Hijab, we only know that men should wait until girls are a bit older because of the hadith. But in the Quran, it's open season on 5-year-olds.
If you look just at the Quran, you will get the indication that you can have sexual intercourse with a 5-year-old. If you just read the Quran, it is halal, it would be halal to have sexual intercourse with a 5-year-old. In Surah Al-Talaq, chapter 65, verse 4, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us who you can divorce and who you cannot divorce. And then he says, وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَ وَاللَّائِ لَمْ يَحِدْنَ, and the ones who had never been pubescent before. And by the way, this is very important, yeah? I want all Muslims to be aware of this. The reason why we don't have sexual intercourse with 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds or whatever is not because of puberty. Wait a minute, what did you say? It's not because of puberty, because that verse in the Quran actually says lam yahid. They never had puberty before. You can't go around that.
Yes, Muhammad Hijab, one of the great dawagandists of our time, says that if you just go with the Quran, it will steer you towards a severe type of pedophilia.
So if you're Quran alone, you're steered towards pedophilia, and a severe type of pedophilia.
That's why we need the hadith, to steer us towards a less severe, more moderate type of pedophilia. Think about this. There are perverts all over the place. We know about the Catholic priest scandals. There are atheist pedophiles. If you watch a few episodes of To Catch a Predator, you'll see sexual predators from all kinds of backgrounds. But here's the thing. People who think that sex with children is okay generally have to keep quiet about that. They don't get to go around running their mouths about the joys of pedophilia. If they were to openly promote pedophilia, they would run into some problems. Anyone who openly promotes pedophilia in the 21st century will be publicly exposed and condemned. There's only one exception. Where do you see grown men openly discussing sex with little girls and getting away with it? Where do you see grown men publicly trying to convince other grown men that there's nothing wrong with marrying little girls? Only in Islam, and it's just part of dawah. And the better you are at defending pedophilia, the more popular you'll become as a Muslim apologist. Only in Islam. If an atheist came out tomorrow and said, there's nothing wrong with a grown man having sex with a little girl, he would be shunned by the atheist community. If a Christian came out tomorrow and said, there's nothing wrong with a grown man having sex with a little girl, he would be shunned by the Christian community. But in Islam, not only is it perfectly acceptable to defend and promote sex with little girls, it's apparently one of the defining features of Islam's top scholars and most beloved apologists. Why are these grown men in Western nations in the 21st century openly defending and promoting pedophilia? Because their prophet was a pedophile.
We're proud of that. We're proud of that. We're proud of that. It just backfired on you.